What it do? It's your boy Afro Isty. We back with another video. It's been a little minute since I've done a video, but in today's video we're going to show you how to make your kicks hit harder. Now, the difference between me and the other producers that show you how to make your kicks hit harder, I'm going to show you how to properly make them hit harder based on the beat. Some beats do need harder kicks, other beats don't need harder kicks. So this is basically a tutorial on how to do both. So stay tuned for the end of this video so you can see exactly how I do the 3 steps. It's only 3 steps. It's not going to be super complicated. It's going to be really easy, simple 3 steps on how to make your kicks hit harder and how to use the volume control for the beat if it's needed or not. So that's what we're going to go over right now. So first things first, I have this beat that I made on live stream yesterday. If you're not a part of the Isty Armory, make sure you go to the description and sign up with my Discord. So this way you can be a part of the community with other producers, rappers, artists. We got people that make cover art, things like that. So this way it can help elevate your journey in being a music producer as well. This is a beat that I made on stream, so we're going to listen to the beat by itself. So this is the 808 first.
We love you, Isty.
That's the 808s, and the kick's gonna come in right here at this drop. Let's be honest, I cooked, but we're not here for my cooking. We're here for the kicks. So we're gonna mute everything else and unmute the 808 and the kick, and we're gonna go right here. First things first that I want you to notice is I play with the velocities a lot. A lot of people sometimes don't know that maybe their velocity are set like this. Sometimes they have a set velocity like this. What I want you to do is if you want louder kicks that are more prominent in the mix, turn the velocities all the way up. You know what I'm saying? And then I make sure I have accent kicks, so I turn these down just a little bit. So this is the first step. Just make sure the velocities are all the way up. We're going to turn the 808s off so you can hear the kick by itself. We're going to turn the mixer presets off as well. So I don't have anything on this kick. It's a naked kick, right? So the second step to make your kicks hit harder is to play with the parametric EQs. I was told when I learned this to do linear for 808s and kicks. You don't have to. If this is what you're used to, I don't think it's a necessity. Honestly, I would go without mixing. I usually go without mixing when I send the beat out. If there's something that's clashing, that's mostly what I work on, but you mostly just want to do very minimal to the mixing. You see that there's a lot of air here, so you don't want to take away the significance of the kick. So first things first is the parametric EQ. You see how the kick sounds different now? It's going to sound different holistically as well. So if we unmute everything, let's listen to this. Before, or this is before. This is after. Sounds flat. Sounds very flat, not punchy at all. But it's only the low end. So sometimes you do need the middle and the low end and the high end sometimes. I would say that this is how I would do it personally. I'm not gonna do too much. Let me see. See, that's about right. Something like this, something like this. You don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta do too much. Now, if they do clash, let's say if there's a scenario where they do clash, you're going to want to lower the low end just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Some people would like to do a side chain here. You don't necessarily have to side chain or, what is it called, compress. You don't have to side chain or compress your instruments. I believe in that you don't have to side chain and compress. That's just me personally. You don't have to. Some beats do call for it, though. I do understand the difference. It's kind of hard to explain that. I'll go further. Comment down below if you want me to do a video tutorial on what beats need compression versus what beats don't need compression. I personally feel like this beat doesn't need compression, but it definitely does need a gate. Like it needs like just a low, just something right here, just something low to take away. The 808 lives here, and these, in my opinion, like they do live here. So the 808s is all low end. The bumps on the kicks are the high end. So let's turn this all the way up. You're gonna hear it. See, that sounds like it's a little too much. So we're gonna reset these. And we're just gonna put them up a little bit, just a little bit. And it's, you just, they always say on videos like adjust according to taste, but we're listening. So adjust according to your ear. From now on, adjust according to your ear. Honestly, I just need to listen to the kick in 808 and maybe the clap. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so that's going to the kick itself. Now, this is very optional. You don't have to do it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes it doesn't work. What I mean by that is when you normalize it, sometimes it makes the waves a little bit bigger. If you notice, the wave gets bigger when you normalize it. Sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. I've seen times, like you see, it does a very little difference, but sometimes it doesn't do anything at all, for kicks especially. So what I would suggest is normalizing it anyway. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what normalizing it does. Let's Google it. I don't even know what normalizing it does. Normalizing is a process that automatically boosts the lower ends. This is basically built for 808s and kicks, low key. But I normalize a lot of different things. Like if I have an instrument that's a one shot, I normalize it so it's a little bit louder. But basically it increases the low end, scales the waveform, and it looks like the highest peak of the loudest point in the audio file. So FL Studio looks for the highest peak and it makes it louder. The result is the sample plays back louder if it's quiet, or quieter if it's already too loud. Normalization is a non-destructive if applied to the channel sampler and toggle off and on at any time. So that's, yeah, so we're gonna normalize this one so it has the peak. It's at its peak, right? So let's listen to it. This is before, this is after. It increases the loudest of the waveform. So that's that, normalizing, right? That's the final way to make your kicks hit really hard is to click this button right here. And there's a thing called a boost knob. Now, not all FL Studios have this. I think it's after anything after 2021, I believe, if you have a FL 21. But this is gonna basically make it super, super loud. So let's listen to it. We turned the boost knob all the way up. We're gonna do before and after, and we're gonna turn this up. So yeah, so you can do either or. You can normalize it. Yeah, because normalizing kind of just makes it, it stops the clipping. So we're not gonna normalize, we're gonna boost it instead. So this is where we have more control over how loud we want it. And then the clip button underneath clips it, so this way it makes it straight. The waveforms doesn't do too much. Now, I don't add too much, I add a little bit. That's a little too much. You adjust according to your ear. So and this is where you kind of have fun with it. So if your beat needs to be knocking, you can go ahead and boost this all the way up. If your beat doesn't need to be knocking, but it needs a little bit of more sauce to it, I feel like this one just needs more sauce. You can just go here and just adjust according to your ear, not according to taste, according to your ear. So yeah, that's that right there. Now, a step that I want to include into this as well. Thanks for staying to the end of this video. If you have, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, put a thumbs up on the video if you learned anything new from this video. We're gonna talk about the soft clipper, but this is another way to boost it, and it also clips it at the same time. So the soft clipper, we can go ahead and just look up what the soft clipper does. So the soft clipper in FL Studio is an audio in general. It is an effect that prevents sound from going past a certain volume level, but instead cutting them off harshly, hard clipping. It rounds off the peaks in a smoother, more melodical way. So that's basically what the soft clipper does. Hard clipping is when you go above the 0 dB level and it gets chopped, flat. This can sound harsh, crunchy, and sometimes distorted. But some people like distortion in their kicks, so that's why I'm bringing this up. Soft clipper, instead of chopping it, generally blends the peaks as they get closer to the ceiling. This keeps things loud, but with a warmer, more natural distortion. So we can actually demonstrate that. I usually turn the threshold all the way down, and I just use the post. So we're gonna do it with this post all the way down first, very low. And it sounds like it's thumping, but we're gonna, see, now I feel like this beat doesn't call for a harsh distortion, but we're gonna put it on there just so you hear what it sounds like. We don't need that, so we just go into our ear. I think that's perfect. So there we go. There you have it. That's how you make your kicks thump if you need them to. Mind you, you don't always need it. It depends on what the beat is calling. You have to do what the beat wants. At the end of the day, we're producers, but we can't do what we want necessarily. We have to do what's good for the beat. If you guys found anything useful in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll definitely be making another video showing you guys how to do more with the kicks on distortion, on rage beats, on drill beats. They all call for different types of mixing and different types of compression, different types of clippers. So this is how the basic usage of the soft clipper, the normalizer, and everything else.